Alrighty, everybody. Let's go. The market is about to open in just a couple of minutes, and we're looking at the bigger tech stocks here today. At least I am very closely. I'm watching the SPY, of course, and it's actually running back up in a pretty good way. We're well above the opening price of yesterday now, so that's pretty good. Coming all the way back up to 521.80 right now. I actually did not think we'd get here considering the close yesterday. I thought maybe we'd stick around like that under 520 is honestly what I was kind of looking at. But hey, you know, we'll take the ripper coming right back up, and it's good to see the SPY having some strength, I guess. Hopefully we see these big tech stocks also have some strength, like Apple, Microsoft, Google, Nvidia, of course. That's the one that would be really fun to see strength with, although this stock isn't really doing anything today. It's actually down. Not down, but down around its low, which kind of sucks for them. Let me get this music down just a little bit more here. There we go. Really appreciate everybody, though, today. Let's go. Sean, CM, Perry, Venom, Mason, Jason, Tangy Man, Crash Dummy. Let's go. Apparently nothing will stop DJT. For real. We were going to get into that one too. DJT stock also moving up pretty good again. They fell off around market close too, but they are also right back up, just like the SPY. That's nice. Let me get my mouse nice and wireless here. But yeah, DJT, a lot of momentum. I'm also keeping my eye on DNUT, although I bet that the volume and just the volatility on DNUT will probably decrease today. Just not as popular of a stock. We'll see, though, how the volume comes in as time goes, but maybe we'll end up ripping again. When you go to the daily chart of DNUT, it's kind of insane, honestly. That green candle was like quadruple the size of their previous green candle. It's pretty nuts. Their previous largest. What's the SPY gonna do? Right now, it's looking like a pretty good recovery day out of the SPY, in my opinion. If it ends up chopping around, that would kind of suck, but that is always the possibility. Let's see a little trend here. Okay. I am watching resistance overhead around 522. That's going to be first stop I see. Support down around 520.50. Looks like it's kind of a choppy day here to me. Good movement in pre-market, but at open, very choppy so far. Man, it's hard to say. I guess I'm leaning more towards a run-up with all that good momentum coming in, but it's a tough one to say with SPY today. Probably leaning more towards chop more than anything else. We need some hype coming in. You know, we need some good news. This is also a short week. I know that we've talked about that a lot now, but there's no trading on Friday. March 29th for Good Friday. Huh. Bringing up the watch list here today. Looks pretty good. Got a lot of stocks green. It's just they're not like exploding. To the downside, we have XPEV, NEO again. Man, NEO's rough. CCL, TSM, SWBI, BABA. Oof. Rough stocks to the downside there. I got to get JWAC off this watch list. Hang on. Come here, JWAC. Oh, man. See, it messed up. This always happens with this shit. I did JWAC, and now it took a different one of my stocks off. And it... Oh. It took one of the other ones off now, which kind of sucks for me, because now I don't know which one it took off. I hate that. I don't know why Thinkorswim does this crap. Can I just delete the row? No. It's so annoying. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Okay, I got it that time. Sometimes it does that. I don't know if you guys use Thinkorswim for watch lists at all, but sometimes it'll delete them off there if you like. Because they're moving around, and if it's around, like if you click it and then a stock moves and moves it, it like deletes the stock that moved into the space. It's very dumb. But movement to the upside, DJT definitely leading the way, 22%. If you guys find another stock that's doing better than this one today, I'd be pretty surprised. Unless there's something like Krispy Kreme going again. Nvidia crashing bad. Yeah, it looked pretty weak this morning heading into open, and yeah, fell under this 926 support, that's for sure. All the way down to 915. That was a big sell-off, guys. Within like a minute. That was like no time at all, and the thing sells off like $15. That's nuts. Within 2 minutes. That's pretty insane. Jason said 916 target. That's actually right where I have my support, so I like it. If you zoom out on Nvidia, it's having a bit of a double top at the all-time high here. Gonna be pretty important to keep an eye on this. If it starts to, well, it is starting. If it keeps moving down here, it's gonna create some great opportunities, and I could see it moving down. I could. It's up a lot. We're at $1,000. People probably looking to take profits. Let's see if it starts snowballing or not, though. It really is crashing pretty bad, though, Kareem. OG. This looks like a bull trap, but then again, it is quarter end. Look at the SPY. Look at that trend line. Still holding up well. Starting to reject off these resistances around 522. Very close to there anyways, within 15 cents. And the trend line, so keep your eyes on this with SPY. A lot of chop I'm expecting. Let's see. Maybe it'll just sell off. I mean, I would take a sell-off. I wouldn't be upset. See what the surge bot throws out if we do see a sell-off, because usually on those types of days, surge bot kills it. I don't know what kind of beat this is on the music here, but it's not bad. It's like some drums or something. All right, go back over to DJT really fast. See where that momentum's coming in. Okay, not too crazy yet. Not too crazy. Waiting on the SM bot, which should... Oh, okay, just started. I was going to say it should start just a moment. Yeah, I like this one. It's interesting. If you guys are just now joining up, make sure you smash that like button. Let's go. Smash it up. And I got a poll here today with DJT. This will be a fun one here. We're going to have, will DJT break out to new highs or fall back off? Or stay around the same. Let's see. Vote it up, guys. Tangy. Tangy has a poll too. Tangy. I don't know why that's so funny to me. I'm liking that one. All right, 190 rejection on Boeing. Starting to have a lot of consolidation here. That's a lot of consolidation off this level. Will Boeing fall back off? They had that CEO shakeup and they tried to run up for a minute. Then they had some negative movement. Today they're coming back slightly, back up into resistance. But that's a pretty solid resistance here. I mean, do I think they could break 190? I mean, I don't think so. I gotta open up my book map. I forgot I crashed last night. It actually didn't crash. It was just slowing me up a little bit, so I closed it. Book map takes up a lot of resources. Sure, we'll update it. Why not? Open workspace, Tom, all stocks. Let's go. While it loads those up, we'll go back to the market. Bring up the 4 chart setup. Let's see how my favorite 4 stocks are doing, I guess. We got SPY, Tesla, Nvidia, and Apple. Apple's actually moving well today, moving up, but you can see Nvidia and Tesla both falling off to the downside, down into the red. Well, Tesla's actually not technically red, but that move, I'm saying that's a big red move there, that's for sure. That's like Clifford the Big Red Candle right there. See Apple moving up though, up to like 171.30. It's good to see Apple at least going green. Nvidia is pretty rough though up there, all the way. Wow, it might break under 912. Minute. Switch back over. I don't think that this song playing is even English. $908 next price target for Nvidia, Jason says. Nice. Jason Murray. Nice. Go MRK. Merc. I haven't looked at them in a while. We were talking a lot last night about MCK and MKC. We kept getting them confused. Somebody had a great play in Discord yesterday with McCormick. They got member of the day. I can't remember who it was. Let me see. It was nuts, though. You usually don't see that with stuff like McCormick. Oh, it was Demure. Yeah, I had a great gain on McCormick, which is a weird one. You don't see that one traded too much in the Discord or anywhere. But that was pretty cool. Coin. Is Coin going off, Sean? Oh, gosh. It's going off in a good way down, I guess. Man. Coin is brutal on this chart. 260 support incoming, so watch out for that, but damn. We gotta switch over to Bitcoin now. Bitcoin ran up to like 72K and then fell back off at open, but I don't think Coinbase reflects Bitcoin's price here at all. Let's go look at IBIT. Yeah, I mean, Coinbase is just dying today. Sheesh. That's a lot of volatility down. Now, watch this 260 support, though. Like I said, it's actually starting to have a little bit of movement back up off of that. Look at that. Definitely got to watch this. It could still break down, but you got to definitely respect these bigger levels like 260. I know TSM was all over the SM bot this morning. Not all over it, but, you know, SM bot's got it on there anyways. A couple times. Looking like it's dying off pretty good here again. Taiwan Semiconductors, another chip stock biting the dust today. Some pretty rough moves down at open. Nvidia extending down under its low of day. Ooh, it couldn't even re-break 916. It tried to. I really like that as resistance there. Sheesh. Whether it's the chip stocks or the crypto or anything. Wow. SPY is slowly but surely chopping back lower a little bit. Nothing too crazy though. Remember, Apple was actually having a good day, which was kind of funny. A lot of the other tech stocks are down, and Apple's up here ripping. Apple's like inversing the SPY right now with how shitty they've been, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. Definitely got me questioning a little bit. Look at Tesla selling off. I got stopped out of DJT. Easiest gain of the week. Beautiful, Tangy. That is awesome. I love to hear that one. Yeah, it really was, Sean. It was moving up without Apple. It was like, nope, we don't care. Now Apple's going up as the market drops. Who would have thought? I can't believe how good Apple actually is doing today, though. Like, holy shit, you go on a 1 minute chart. That's pretty damn good. My lord. I gotta see what's going on. There's gotta be some news or something, right? We gotta see something. Jim Cramer says owning Apple will hurt right now. Ooh. I got to get a screenshot of this one going. That's kind of funny. I can't believe Kramer said that and then Apple rips up. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed, guys? June conference for AI for Apple. That'll be pretty good. That might be the news. I could see that. June 10th. Okay. June 10th. That's going to be a big day. Damn. AI conference for Apple. Apple's still like... They're not like as good with AI, I don't think, as a lot of the other... They're obviously into AI a lot. But don't get me wrong, like... I don't know. There's new players out on the block, right? Nvidia, a couple others. Go back to Nvidia real quick. How low is it getting here? Okay, all the way down to like 910, 909. This resistance still holding up at 916 for now. It might start to base off a little bit more. Man, June 10th. Definitely be ready for that. Does it say anything in there like what they're looking at exactly? With the conference, like are they expected to maybe talk more about their headsets or something? Those headsets could be pretty fun. I would love for them to talk more about AI with their headset, especially going into like ESPN. I would love for them to somehow allow us to do more shit with ESPN for like baseball games and stuff. That would be awesome. "26 total votes in the poll. Will DJT break out to new highs or fall back off?" Looks like it's very mixed here on the vote, honestly. A few votes could swing it either way. Imagine they actually give details. Exactly. Yeah, I could... 200. I could probably see a retest of that soon. No, actually not. A little too high. Short term, I'm looking at like 180. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see if they announce something crazy. It probably could. That would be hilarious if it did. I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually in the camp. I kind of hope that Apple like gets down to like, you know, under 160 into like the 150s or 140s. I kind of hope it actually gets that low, but we'll see if it does or not. That's just where I really wanted to get for a lot of shares. I'm drinking the water this morning. Hopefully everybody out there is staying hydrated while they trade stocks. Go back to the 4-chart setup really fast. I'm going to pull up SM bot again. All right, all right. NVIDIA's starting to come back off that level, 909, 910. Definitely coming back alive. SM bot's calling out UPS. I guess coffee can count. I'll count anything as long as it's liquid. Unless you're drinking like liquid salt. I know you've given levels for SPY before, but would you please give them again for sure, Kathy? Looking at the SPY right now, I'm looking at this overhead trend line and I'm looking at the 522 resistance pretty carefully. So I'm really watching this 522 level today. I'm not going to be overly bullish till SPY actually breaks out above this. This trend line's looking pretty good short term though. If we do break it, then I think we could see more upside movement, but I'm not really looking for it till we see the true breakout. We're going to need to see a lot better movement out of the market. I know Apple's moving, but we need to see the other stocks start to really turn on the jets too. So far, they haven't really done that yet. They're coming back off the dip, but they're definitely not, you know, on fire. AMD. Whoa. Sheesh. AMD's getting volatile out here. Got a lot of volatile candles today. Up right off support, of course. Maybe it'll hold 180 on this little dip back. Let's see the book map on it. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I don't have it. Oh yeah, you guys can see how 180 buyers came pouring back in. Look at that big sell order just pop in right there. That big red. That could push it down. Let's see. That's pretty wild. Look at these guys popping in and out here. Look at that. They popped out. See that? They were in and then they got out. Right there before it filled. Or else it would have showed the fill. It's pretty wild. There's like a little war going on here. I love it when the stocks get volatile and you can see this so good on the book map like this. Getting right back up through there now. That seller needs to come back in. What about UPS calls? Let's see. United Parcel Service is on fire. I could see this one being pretty good right now. It's hard to say where it's going to get to, but right now the momentum's definitely there. Just make it quick. You know, don't be afraid if it pulls back to cut quick. Don't let it get down into a big L or anything with it being high. But it has momentum. It could be good for a quick in and out. Netflix to the downside looks pretty damn good too. I've been watching these recent supports down here pretty closely. Literally, I look back and Justin typed about Netflix. That's funny. I've been waiting for Netflix to dump for so long, it feels like. Me too, actually. I've been watching this support. Waiting for it to give. It looks like today it's going to at least test it again. So choppy the past week here. Qs are still going down. Wow. Yeah, rough move there. Switch to NVIDIA real quick. Yep, looks just like QQQ. Apple's obviously the stark contrast today. Look at that movement. That's pretty insane. Disney looking like it's gonna run, Carlo said. Never mind. DIS. I mean, that's a great day, though, for Disney. Up to 122. You gotta love that. Let's go. What a good move by Disney again today. Thing is on fire right now. Let's go. For sure, Connor. Here, I'll throw it up in the chat for you. That's the link to the music if anybody wants to save this playlist. Pretty fun day, though, in the market so far. A lot of crazy price action out there, that's for sure. Ooh, meta puts are going crazy on the SM bot, guys. Meta puts. Oh my gosh. That's a pretty fire setup here. Wow. This is pretty insane. Hang on one second, guys. All right. What a setup, though. I mean, this is just some insane downside movement coming in. Might have to throw them up on the 4-chart setup here and take Apple off. Poor Tessie. I'll take Tessie off for Meta today, man. Meta. Wow. I really like that downside move. It's only down 0.8%. That's the funny thing. It's not like it's even down like 5% or anything like that. I know a lot of you guys out there might not love bearishness, but it's fun. See if Boeing's rejecting still. Boeing might be fun as it rejects down more. $20 short on Nvidia. Have a good one. Hey, nice, Jason. $20 short. Did you short like the stock by $20, or do you mean like you made 20 bucks on puts? Because that could actually be pretty fun. That's a big sell-off, though, Nvidia. Come on, let's push 900 here. Yes! More downside action, baby. I love it. Let's go. Yes, down under 900 in a big way. 896. Let's bring up the book map really quick. Man, look at this. That was huge to see it break. 900 was big. There was a lot of buyers stacked up there. Let's see how low it can truly get down. I'm short on AMD and Microsoft, Zach said. AMD and Microsoft. Man, AMD. I'm glad you are. AMD looks brutal today. Down off resistance, breaking support. Microsoft as well, you said. This one's almost even better in the sense that it has no upside action lately. A little slower moving today, but it would be nice to see it break down under like 421. And then 420 would be a next huge level. I've been looking at that on Bookmap with Microsoft. We can see it right here. 421 and then 420 underneath there is huge. On MSFT. Go look at VXX. Yeah, VXX coming back. Let's go look at VIX. What are we seeing? Slight move back up, I guess. Nothing too crazy yet on the daily. Could get worse, though. Is this going to start to spark a sell-off up here? I'd say if SPY gets back under 518, we could actually see a truer downtrend actually start to form in the overall market. For now, I think this is just sticking as like short-term volatility. Interesting though, like right off that trend line again today. Pretty close. Bludgeon on the cues. Yeah, for real. Got smacked. We'll take it though.
All right, all right, all right.
Be nice to see Nvidia go more. I know it's already down a lot though. Hell yeah. Jason took the $100 victory on Meta. Thanking SM. Let's go, SM. Gotta love SM bot, guys. Always staring at it. It's calling Meta out a ton there to the downside. Just now stopped calling it out too. Shows it might be reversing a little bit. TSM. Pretty good movement here. Taiwan Semiconductors. Pretty hot stock. SPY's still looking brutal though, guys. Let's see how low she can go today. It's like playing limbo. Is Apple still ripping? Apple's still going. Does Meta look like it's reversing? I wouldn't say that this is a true reversal yet. The thing that I think would make it a true reversal is having more movement than it's had on these other slight downtrends. So far, I would say that this is like right in line with these other ones. Now, like, let's say it starts to break back above 492. Then I think that it could be starting a better uptrend. But until it does do that, I mean, you know, it's hard to go against the momentum down. With it already having such a large move, though, it might be around the bottom. With it already having the big move, it definitely makes me think that it has a better chance to start moving back a little bit here. But, you know, we got to watch these other areas where it fell and kind of say, hey, you know, so far this pullback isn't necessarily too huge yet. But I know that that's the question everyone's looking at right now is it going to reverse back up? And honestly, that's the $1 million question, right? If you knew that for sure, you would make $1 million right now. But so far, it's just chopping around. Might come back a little, we'll see. Really appreciate you guys, though, joining up today. Don't forget to vote up in the poll. 38 votes right now. Fall back off is winning for ticker symbol DJT. Will it run up to highs again, or will it fall back off? Everyone picked fall back off, and it's been falling back off. We'll see how it closes, though. I could see it falling back. What about DNUT or Krispy Kreme? It's right on support. Wow. Any dip buyers out there? I don't know. This market selling off is kind of freaky, but it's like right on support right now. At 1550. Right there. I gotta put it up on the book map. DNUT. I'm curious. Oh yeah, buyers are coming in. Buyers are coming in right here, 1550. There's been a lot of buyers coming in too, so. Interesting. Hey, let me get you a Discord link real quick. Here you go, Dan. I'm throwing it in the chat. I'm also going to throw you down the trading floor link too. If you're interested in any of our bots and stuff, check out that link. DNUT bouncing right off support. Let's go back to Meta and Facebook. Meta and Facebook, sorry. Meta and Nvidia. I don't know where the hell I got Facebook from. I guess because I was thinking of Facebook with Meta. Hasn't been called that in a while. I actually liked it a lot better when the ticker symbol was FB. I thought it was much better. But whatever, I guess Meta, I don't really care. Maybe they'll actually get a real metaverse going one day. Like a good one. I could see a video game actually creating the best metaverse. Apple calls, Jason said. AAPL going in. I would not do calls at this point. I think it's too high. I think it's too high on the day, personally. I actually would look more at puts on this one now. Someone's asking for bookmap on Google real quick. Hang on. Try to help them out. Zach said, oof. It is starting to sell off a little bit. Can't lie there. SPY's still moving down. Jason said a bot called and not me. I feel you there, Jason. I'm just being honest with my analysis on it. Sometimes just because the bot called it doesn't necessarily mean you gotta enter it. Mason, I actually think of the same exact thing all the time. I thought of that too. I didn't say anything, but I thought about that for him for a while. That's funny you said that. I like the other bot opportunities today better than Apple's, I'll say. If you guys are looking at those. It doesn't mean Apple can't go, though. It just... Weird on the price action today. Right at resistance, too. 173 is pretty big resistance. We've seen rejections there a lot this week. Like, a lot, so... Or last week, I mean. But just be very careful here. Ha, Scotty will join. That'll be funny. Scotty Scheffler will be here. Mason, you need to go to the PGA and watch him, and you should like yell out like, "Scotty, go check out Stocked Up," or something, something like that in the middle of his backswing. He'll never forget it if it's in the middle. OG said, puts on Apple, any suggestions? Probably like the 172 strike puts, if you're gonna play them. Yeah, I'd say the 172 strikes are the better ones that I would look at. The big thing, if you do play Apple puts, if Apple does end up running back above like 173 or 173.15, you gotta cut. Okay, like it's gotta be a day trade like that. That's what I'm looking at if you do play that. Overall, it's not my favorite setup, but I do like it off resistance. I felt like Nvidia puts were a lot better earlier this morning. AMD. It's not bad though, it's definitely coming down. SPY coming back pretty good. It really would, Mason. It'd be all over ESPN. It would be all over the place, Mason. It probably wouldn't be the best PR, but but it would get the name out there, right? 190.50. Obviously joking, of course. 190.50 resistance here on Boeing. It's slowly staircasing back up. Not too bad. That'd be funny if he ended up thanking you for it. Oh. Mason, now that would be something. We're grasping at straws, though, that's for sure. Safe to make QQQ calls yet? Jason asks. QQQ calls. I think it's definitely basing on the day, starting to come back up a little bit. Calls could probably be pretty good right here for a retest of like 443.40 at least to 444. I'm not really looking for much movement past 444 to the upside, though. Yeah, overall, pretty crazy movement, though. Pretty good price action, I'd say. Go to AAPL. Selling off around 172. Starting to bounce actually off that, though. 5-minute chart. Doesn't show as much. The 1 minute definitely looks more interesting there today. All right, NVIDIA, let's watch these resistances. Let's see if they can truly come back or not. Apple ran back down to 172 support. Now it's starting to bounce back a little bit. This is where we have to really watch Apple. Like if you're going to play it to the upside or the downside, I think it's establishing a good range here. 173 resistance, 172 support. Pretty simple. Pretty simple here. Make it pick a direction. Obviously, if you're already in, it's going to be, you know, a tough game at this point, but I like the range that's forming. See which way it starts to break out of here. Could be up. See what the SPY does. SPY's coming back. Also have to keep an eye on SPY resistance coming up around 520.60 to 520.70. Very close. What is that picture in Discord? Is that from like The Shining or something? What is that? That's funny. The Shining. Dude, I have not seen that movie in so long. That is funny. Bookmap on Apple. I can pull it up. Let's see. Apple, where you at? There you are. Yeah, so 173 resistance here. Definitely pretty big. Sellers started coming back. You can see a lot of the areas overhead. 170, 169 underneath. Not really too much, though, until we get to those levels, like 173 or higher. There's a lot mixed in before 174 on the sell side, but that could be a hard nut to crack up here. Definitely a lot of resistance there, but we'll see. If it retests 173 and breaks through pretty easily, probably run up more. There's a lot mixed in, though, over those few dollars right there. Or that $1 area. Bassam said the UPS call was terrible. That bot sucks. The SM bot, just so you know, is a screener, Bassam. What it does is it calls out momentum. You know, it finds momentum in the market and it starts calling it out. It started calling out UPS at 849, which was right here, base. Right here. So this is when it started calling it out, okay? And it continually called it out for a while. At least for the first few callouts there. And then it called it out again. It actually did pretty good from this point. If you would have entered on the first few callouts, definitely was pretty good. But the SM bot is just showing you momentum. It's like a screener. We have multiple bots. Some are more, we'll say, direct than others. SM bot is just a screener, so. But if you would have entered when it first started calling, had some pretty good movement there to the upside. Always good to learn the bots before you know, play them or anything like that. Learn what they do, learn what they are, right? Got SPY starting to sell back off. Looking pretty good. Are we going to get a secondary leg down here? That would be huge today. Come on, SPY. That would be awesome. Microsoft breaking below 420.50. Ooh, it got close. We need to see 420 have a good break. We were looking at that on the book map. 420, there's like 35,000 shares stacked up there ready. There could be more that comes in at the moment as well, as it touches, or the next following few minutes. Come on, Microsoft, let's go. Seeing some good continuations here. SPY looks brutal. I mean, this looks like a downside move all day. This is what we coined sliding off. You guys know that. You guys know sliding off. I really like those red doji or like consolidation candles right here. A lot of confliction on the price action at that level. You know, Jason, I don't know if you can do a custom sound or not. You might be able to in some way. I'm not sure. Yeah, Mason, he's talking like unique alerts, though. Like special stuff. Looking like SPY is rejecting. Gonna watch for a move down under 519.70 here. All right, coming back. Little green coming in. Come on, SPY. Let's get that secondary leg. It's right around that support, so got to be a little careful with it, but... Come on, break down. Give us good confirmation here. Nope. Not going to get it. Are we going to start coming back? Are the buyers going to start buying back up these stocks here? Tesla's coming back a little bit. Looks fairly good. Google's actually coming up a little. Oh, no, it's not. Google is still selling. Conflicted on the SPY. Got Apple consolidating like crazy. It'd be pretty cool if you could do like a special thing, custom sounds or something like that, Jason. So like whenever like a big money play comes out, for example, like maybe you'll have like a Tom Cruise going, "Show me the money," or something, you know? That'd be kind of cool if they did do that somehow. I'll have to check out that video myself. Apple about to dump some. About to dump soon or end of day. That resistance is like a brick wall. It really is a brick wall right now. Watching support now. It's actually upcoming on. Be careful of it breaking down under that. I missed the old sell-off days of SPY last year in March. I really liked it in like September too. CGC is trying to break 8. Whoa, coming back alive. CGC out of the depths of hell. Samurai. Now this year's sell-off is just stop, chop, and drop. Stop, chop, and drop. It's almost like a tongue twister there, Carlo. Finished up over almost 14%, Zach said. I'll take it. Hell yeah, Zach. That is beautiful. I love to see it. Let's go. %'s pretty damn good, man. Nice. Very nice. Whoa. Crude oil inventories just came in a lot hotter than people thought. We just had oil inventory news hit. That's a pretty big release right there. The inventories came in. Wow. I'm definitely going to be watching crude to the downside a little bit here. This is actually delayed a little bit, isn't it? It is delayed. Crude oil futures are delayed on here. I didn't know that. Let's go look at ZOM and Oxy. At resistance, let's see. Sucks that crude was delayed there. It was initially falling, but it was because it was delayed. Let me pull it up on Thinkorswim here. That's where I usually go look anyways. There we go. Yeah, a lot of volatility so far, moving up slightly. I have to see how the market digests this. Hopefully we see crude continue up well. I was kind of confused at first. I was like, why is it falling? Does that mean gas will get cheaper or more? Probably more, Connor. At first it was falling off and I was like, what the f— like, if you guys out there trade oil a lot, usually if you see crude oil inventories, it's pretty nuts. Mason goes, God, I hope cheaper. We'll see. OPEC plays more of a role almost than we do nowadays, but Obviously, we're a big player, too. Maybe the biggest. The problem with OPEC is that it's so many countries all at one time deciding what to do. It's like, it's almost like market collaboration, you know? It's almost shouldn't even be allowed, but... I guess it is. Too late for end phase calls. DJ's CGC calls are glitched. Whoa, what's going on? End phase is really going right now. I would say it's probably a little too late at this point. CGC ran all the way up to 850. 8.5. Oh, Robinhood did it. Ah, I see. All you had to do was say Robinhood. I already had a feeling it was. I couldn't remember what you used, but... Man, CGC started running and fell off the face of the earth here over the past 2-minute candles, but we'll have to see. Obviously, a downtrend might not be over yet, just getting volatile, but... Yeah, Mason, what the hell? It is like 30 degrees. Yeah, what the hell? That's not nice. 30 degrees. Yeah, it's 36 here. The low was 32. That's awful, man. At least it's gonna be nice on Friday. Huh. SM bot, let's see what we got. End phase calls all day. It's been on there for a while, end phase has. A little too high for me right now, though. It's starting to end. The bot will probably stop calling it out here over the next couple minutes with it starting to fall. FDX puts. Moderna calls. Now that's an interesting one for me. Healthcare companies are very interesting right now. Hang on one sec. All right, Robinhood glitched from the new gold. Oh boy. They have some new gold going on. Speaking of gold, how is gold? G-O-L-D, Barrick gold, I mean. Not the gold CFDs. Let's see, the daily, looking pretty good. Coming back alive a little bit. Nice green candle today. Gold looks pretty interesting. Bouncing well off support. Consolidated. Moving back up, almost like a head and shoulders pattern. Where's my head and shoulders traders out here? It's like an inverse H&S. Got the head, we got our shoulders. Where's the head and shoulders guys at? Looking pretty good there, though. Overall, I like the daily setup. It won't really follow the overall market, which is good. Obviously, gold itself gets affected. But gold, the stock, is a mining company. Mara calls. M-A-R-A really starting to pop off. This one's actually pretty enticing here. How's coin? Not near as good, but Mara does not look too bad. Not gonna lie. Basing well off support. Had a lot of consolidation the past few days, but it seems like it's starting to, you know, slowly but surely get back up a little bit. Come on, Mara, let's keep it up. How's Bitcoin? BTC USD. Not the best of days this far. It was doing good earlier. At open, started falling. Sitting right around that 70K mark right now. How do you see Riot? R-I-O-T. Also pretty good. Coming up pretty good with Mara. Doesn't look as strong to me, where like Mara's like starting to break resistance slightly. Is it really gonna fake out here? Is it gonna reject? Overall, like I'll say this, it's not like a grade A setup to me, but I do think Mara looks a little stronger. Very good price action, though, on this recovery back. It is right around key resistance, but hopefully we keep seeing a nice recovery out of it. Tesla looks kind of brutal today. I almost feel like this is like a dead cat bounce going on before we drop lower at some point with Tesla. SPY starting to reject a little bit too. 520.40. Falling back down. Definitely not good. One might pay a specialist for. How's CGC doing here? Moving back off a little bit. Had a good move though at first, up to 850. That obviously sucks it didn't keep running like that. Whoa, Amazon actually, I think, has a trend going on here intraday. It's pretty beautiful looking. I'm definitely going to be eyeing this up. One might even draw that and say it's like a bit of a flag or a descending wedge or triangle or something. Probably a wedge. If it starts to really break under like 178.20, this could be a pretty good play down. Down and out of this. Definitely eyeing this up. I'm not a big fan of the upwards price action today on these big tech stocks. Apple's the only one that's really had true strength. The rest have just been weak. Let's see, it's getting close to the end, though. It's going to pick a direction soon, probably. Disney's in the news. What happened? What happened to Disney? Oh. Yeah, I see they reached a settlement. I see. Go hit CNBC real quick. That's pretty big. Come on, Disney. Let's get a secondary run-up today. That would be sick off this news. Damn. Let's see if Disney can get some good momentum coming back in. For now, it's not really running up too much at the moment. SPY is still looking pretty weak here. Rejecting, sliding off. Really looking for this support to break down here around like 519.75. Looks like it's heading towards that right now. Watch yourselves. Maybe even look at like UVXY or SQQQ maybe. Might be pretty good if we see QQQ continue down as well. It's retesting again, though. Do we really think that there's going to be another bounce off support? It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough one. Disney coming back a little bit, having some green. Maybe it will be a nice play here. Off the news, we'll see. They reached the settlement. What a good chart, though, since November. Palantir going crazy to the downside here. Really appreciate you guys joining up, though. The mouse got shot. Oh, no. Saw the trailer for Slasher Winnie the Pooh. What is that, Jason? I'm not too big into those types of movies like Winnie the Pooh, and really, I'm not too big into Disney movies, low key. Besides Star Wars, which I don't even know if I can count them as that. Honestly. I know I will be. You're right. I definitely will be, Mason, unfortunately. Especially a little girl. She's just going to be watching all Disney stuff. Get ready for kids' movies for the next 13 years, for real. All right, Spy, breaking low of day. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Man, Spy, that's brutal there. Let's see if Nvidia can keep going too. He ran up into support. Be interesting to see it continue down. Spy not looking good. Tangy said, and one of the farmers just drove a tractor through my fence. My day got ruined. Oh, man. James said, BMEA play still intact. BMEA. Let me see, how long ago was this one? I don't remember the exact day this one was called out. This one's probably not my favorite at the moment. I would say it's not too intact at the... It's getting too close to expiration now. It's not my favorite one at the moment. It's right around the 15 strike. Let me find it. So it was called out March 13th. That's the day. Yeah, it's not my favorite play right now. It is at support, but I don't know. It's not my favorite big money play out there. This is a pretty volatile stock. Goes pretty crazy. We'll have to see if it bounces off support well or not. I would say, like, if it breaks under, like, 14, probably need to cut if you are in it. Out of all the big money plays, though, that one's not my favorite. No problem, no problem. Palantir off resistance at 25 to 25.50, rejecting back down. Definitely not a good look for them today. Right off of resistance, guys. I mean, how many more bounces does there have to be off of this damn resistance? Holy crap. Palantir. Who is selling this thing down at 25.50? Someone does not want this to break 25.50. Like there's something out there. I don't know if it's a bunch of random orders or what, but 25.50 is a brick wall on this stock. Free bundles of jalapenos, man. I love jalapenos, man. That's funny. Take some of his crops. What happened to DraftKings? Let's see. Someone said there was a big dip. Whoa. Whoa. What did happen to DraftKings? Oh. There's like a gambling association now. Oh. Also, this news with NCAA president. Man. Yeah, I love DraftKings here. Let's go. It's a little high short term. Maybe this is where we'll start to see a little pullback come in, but definitely some negative news here coming in, that's for sure. Don't want to see that. Oh, I see, Mason. You're right. Otani did it. Yeah. I like that, AM. It's Otani's fault. That's what really caused this, guys. That's pretty funny. I like it. This is pretty nuts. Pretty big dip, though, overall. Definitely gave up a lot of gains. It just about hit $50 and said, see you later, back down to 45. It was getting so close, though. So close. How's Disney? Still recovering up pretty nice from that news. Like to see it. Let me see Meta real fast here. Go look at it on Bookmap. Wow, Meta. Go look at the book map one more time. Man, 485 underneath here is pretty damn big. You zoom out a little bit. All right, switch over to QQQ again. See if we're selling. Are we selling back? We selling? Still consolidating. Come on. No one wants to see this consolidation spy in QQQ. Get a good push already. Get a good push. The tailor-made ball. That's interesting, Mason. Wow, Meta's starting to really sell down. Man, Meta's looking rough here. Down under new low of day. All the way down almost to 488 now. Sheesh, the sell-off's getting accelerated again. SPY looks like it's about to go off too. Continually sliding off this morning again. Definitely keep watching the puts out there, guys. Very important. Mason, I like those golf balls though. I think they're kind of neat. Oh, yeah, I meant those weird looking ones, man. Those tailor-made, whatever, slashes, or what do they call that? That's weird. It does look weird. My friend used some like red and yellow two-tone golf balls one time, or blue and yellow. It was so weird, man. Like, you'd hit it and it would make like a really weird like pattern through the sky. It was so weird. I think it was like some type of tailor-made side-by-side color ball or something. It was weird. Man, Meta selling down pretty tough. Come on, Meta, keep it up. Keep it going. I like the sell-off. How's Nvidia here? The chip stocks, let's see. Nothing too crazy right now. Yet. Kind of like the SPY, just consolidating for now. A lot of consolidation at the moment. We're definitely not seeing as good of movement as yesterday, in my opinion. We saw some decent runs, but overall, I mean, I think today is a lot. We're seeing a lot more consolidation, a lot worse of price action than we did yesterday. You know what is kind of popping off is Intel's up 3%. Sheesh. Intel's at like the top of the watch list now. SM Bot still calling out Enphase calls. How much is Enphase gonna go? It's still going. 117.75. It consolidated for like 15-20 minutes, but woof. Ended up ripping back. We got DraftKings here. DKNG selling off to around 45. Still eyeing them up on that gambling news. That's kind of annoying. Of course, they have to ruin the uptrend with that. Deer on the SM bot. Boeing actually coming back. Okay. Man, Boeing. I just want to see Boeing continue the sell-off, honestly. With all the negativity with that stock. I don't want to be holding it long for too long anyways. Yeah, Disney still weird on the news. Crazy movement, but obviously it would be better to have more green come in. If you do start to see another extension, maybe rebreak of like 121.30, I think Disney could end up being a pretty fire play here around like lunchtime or like midday. Yeah, I agree, Zach. I am definitely watching it for one. Somewhere off resistance would be nice if it closed up here. Twin said news on Enphase or something. There might be. Let me check. There's always clean energy news flying around. I don't see anything specific on Thinkorswim. There might be something floating around on Twitter or something, but wow, I mean, 118.30 now. Keeps it up. Keeps it up. That's pretty nuts, guys, honestly. All right, guys. Well, hey, I really appreciate you. It's been a fun live stream today. Obviously, the market hasn't moved as well as I would have liked. You know, I would have liked to see more selling off than this. Kind of got choppy. Meta still looks fairly good, but really appreciate everybody joining up today. Hopefully, I see you tomorrow. It will be Thursday and the final trading day of the week. There is no trading on Friday, just so everyone is aware. But hey, I hope everybody out there has a fantastic rest of your day. Don't forget about the live Q&A tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget to join up for that. I'll have the replay and stuff posted up just after, but I really appreciate everybody. Have a fantastic morning, rest of your day. Walk away green. There's only 2 trading days left, today and tomorrow, so try to walk away green. Don't hold any crazy positions for 3 days over the weekend or anything. Don't forget about the market being closed. What's the over-under? How many people are going to comment in the Discord on Friday and go, I forgot it was closed? How many? What's the over-under? Gonna have a lot, probably. All right, guys, have a good one. See you later. At least 50 people. Mason put is the bookie here. Over under 6.5. I like it. Getting technical. All right, guys. See you later.